Okay, so we left off where we created our custom assessment and we assigned it within Edulastic. But now we need to go out and tie it to wherever we're going to put it. So I'm going to gear this video for secondary teachers, and then I'll do a separate one for a Google Classroom for K through 5. So if you're a K through 5 teacher, this isn't the video for you. 6 through 12, keep listening. So we talked about we have this URL down here. And so I want to make sure that I copy the URL, and then I'm going to take it over into Canvas. And I have a test course that I use whenever I want to practice setting things up or show demonstrations. So I'm going to add this. I'm a module person, and so we're going to add it as a new assignment. If you are a page person, you just want to create an assignment and then link that assignment to your page. So here is the assignment, and I'm going to call it Edulastic Assessment, grade 6, and it's standard RL 2.1. We want to be as specific as possible. I know that a lot of times what we do makes sense to us, but we have to flip that lens and put the lens of the students, perhaps even a student who's not been present in class for your instruction, that's trying to figure out and navigate what they're supposed to be doing. And then also with Canvas being open to parents soon, and parents go in and look, the more information we can give them, we can offset any questions that they might have if we make it as clear as possible. So I know sometimes I get too close to something and I think, oh, it makes perfect sense. But to somebody on the outside looking in, needs a little bit more detail. So then I've created that assessment here within the module. And now I'm going to go into modifying the assignment. So I want to edit, and it's really, really important here that we give some instructions to our students. We don't want to just paste a link to the Edulastic assessment and let that be. Remember, we want to think about students that might not be present for the instructions, students that need a little reinforcement when they're at home working on their own, or parents who might be looking to know exactly what was asked of the students. So we can type a simple description here. And I'm not going to talk and type because I'm not very good at it, so give me just a moment. Okay, so that's some basic information. I'm not going to put the big long hyperlink in here because that's clunky and hard for people to follow sometimes. So I'm going to highlight link. I'm going to back up here and link to URL. And then I'm going to paste the URL that I had copied and insert the link. So now when I look at it, it's underlined, it's in blue. I can tell that's a hyperlink. And then as I scroll back down, I can decide. With Canvas, we have the really good option of syncing from Canvas into PowerSchool. Some people love it. Some people have not gone down that path yet. If I'm going to sync and put the grade in Canvas and then sync it over, I'm going to put a point value here. I may not put a point value if I'm not going to do that. So that's your call. It's a no submission assignment. The big key here is this is our second layer of protection. We set a date to open in Edulastic, you'll remember. Here, I'm going to set the date that it opens in Canvas. So again, my due date is today. That's when I want them to have it done. But I'm going to make it available from today, and I'm going to put a window on it to next Friday. And that will allow somebody who's absent, a week is a pretty good time frame for that. And actually, I'm going to bump that back and make it the 7th. And then I can save and publish the assignment. And then it will be available for students, and then it automatically goes away. And it makes it less clunky for our students when they can't click on things and get into areas that maybe we don't want them to go back and do something quite that much later. We want to have some standards and some parameters for late work. And then we also just make it nice and tidy. So this is how we would link the Edulastic assessment into Canvas using the best practice methods of Canvas.